Hello, everyone. It's crazy not to have a show for 1 week. It feels weird from one point of view, but sometimes we like the international break because, like Flash says, we are recharging our batteries for the better, because the end of the season is near, and the most important time of the year. It will start next week with so many teams fighting for the trophies in their countries, with the Champions League and Europa League stages and Conference League stages going to the quarterfinals and so on. With the draw for the World Cup happening on April 1st. It's not April Fool's, it's just the World Cup draw, and we'll have plenty of content for you in on that direction. We are at Pub Sports. I'm joined by Flash and, of course, by Jose, who is having a great time at Papa Palooza.
Is
Hello.
it?
Uh,
Can you hear me, guys?
yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, thank you. Okay, here we go. Let me fix that real fast. Hello.
What
Yes,
are you, a DJ?
I'm having a little bit of a chaotic day, but I'm having a little bit of
Why?
DJ.
What have you done?
Well, I've been picking up everyone all day, but let me tell you, we've got a lot of bodies here. I got a
Are they
black
are they
box.
bodies? Are they actually like
Exactly.
laying? Are
Are
they
they
bodies
bodies?
already?
Well, we've had some casualties. Yeah, some people have had to
Name
go.
them. We want them named.
Well, let's just say it was a prominent figure on the NBA Pub Hub show who may have lost his bag on the way over here.
Oh yeah, but then, I'm talking about like bodily failure. Boom.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
Unfor-
alcohol
I
and shit.
yeah, he's not here anymore. He had to retire early. I have not seen him since. Who knows what happened? But
Who?
this is Dutch. This is Dutch, a boy, our
Mm.
friend Dutch boy, fresh. Yeah, he
Dutch
got,
boy.
he
Jimmy is
got it.
there?
He was here. He was here. Yeah, he was.
He's
But
still there in spirit. He left his spirit behind, huh?
So Jimmy
absolutely,
is Jimmy is not there with you?
Jimmy is here. Yes, I will grab these guys for you.
Yeah, let him come on and say hello at some stage.
Yes. Why don't you guys open up with some soccer,
Yeah,
talk,
absolutely.
and then I'll be
Yeah.
back here soon.
Okay, thanks, Jose. Thank you for the introduction. I think that the guys are having a great time. Also on the chat, Sam, Anderson, Don are with us on the chat. Anderson is saying, "I finally made it to the show." Jose, are they streaming the games tonight? We don't know. We'll ask him again. Big Dick Donny, what's up, bro? Long time no see. Happy to have you on the live chat. Flash, you're there. I thought you froze for us a second, but no.
I was reading. I'm not the brightest. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I was like reading.
I
Don't worry
said,
about
what the fuck is doing there? He froze or something? What
that.
happened with Italy, Flash?
Italy, um, no creativity, no thinking outside the box. Total,
They have a ton of occasions of
yeah,
opportunities.
but they weren't. If you know, basically what they did is, and this is what you get sometimes when someone parks the bus. You taking your shots, but you're not moving the defenders around. They needed to have more 1-2s, get round. Sometimes they got round the side. I'm watching the like attacking midfielder and maybe one or two of the strikers. They weren't going in on the goal. Don't get me wrong; they had really good opportunities. Varadi should have scored. He should have just lifted it. He put it. He was so careful with it. That tells you all
This
about the
is
nerves.
Yeah, exactly. They had too much respect about that North Macedonia side.
But remember, this is a North Macedonia side that did actually go to Germany and win 1-0. You know, listen. I had a pick, and I went for half time, full time, thinking that Italy would come out the trap, score early, and that'll be game over. Well, they did come out the trap. Everything I said was right, apart from they didn't score.
Yeah, exactly. True. The last knockout World Cup Italy won was the final 2006.
Yeah, they didn't
um,
qualify for 2018, and then they won the European Championships in 2020, and now they're not going to go 2022 either. But listen, it's another great story, you know.
it's another great story. I think that they will get smashed by Portugal on
Yeah, no
Tuesday.
doubt, no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
So
And
we've got to have a load of Ronaldo nonsense build up to the Qatar in November.
no, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, good,
You-
good.
if you want to talk about it, yeah, you're free
No,
to
I
do
want to
it.
talk
But
about Wales because obviously I bet them a plus
Wells,
185.
wow,
Remember last
man,
Friday. Remember I told everyone on this show last Friday just
yeah.
get on Wales at plus 185. And my official pick also from one of the shows. BetUS was draw Wales draw no bet at minus 105 minus 110. But the big one for me was Gareth Bale.
Yeah,
Scoring 2
absolutely
goals.
crazy.
Hasn't played for like 3 years other than for Wales.
Totally.
It's
Totally,
crazy.
exactly.
He has. You would say that he stole a living. He comes from the same agent who was agent for me with me. So I know the camp really well, and they're ruthless. He's just picked up $1 squillion a
He,
week
he he
and
did
done nothing.
amazing, man. He did amazing, and I don't know what he will do at the end of the season. Probably he will leave the camp.
Is it finally up? Is his contract finally up? Because he seems to have been there like for 20 years.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure about it, but I don't think that if his contract is not finally up, I don't think that he will remain there. I think it's, I think that he will leave no matter what. I think that there are some teams in the Premier League who are, I don't know, a Newcastle, for example, who would love to have him in the starting 11. I don't know. Turkey, yeah, Turkey had a penalty missed to against Portugal.
Make it interesting.
Yeah. What Kepa, Burak Ilmaz kicking field goals on their penalty attempts. Ilmaz retired already, man. How about okay? How about this? Sweden side who qualified with a goal in the last minute, going to Poland right now. In the extra time, sorry, going to Poland right now. What do you think about that
Poland all the
match?
way. I don't like Sweden. I don't like Czech Republic. I thought it was going to be a draw. I thought it was going to be unders. They don't score enough goals when they're locked in that type of battle.
Czech Republic was without Schick, was without Kufal, was without I don't know 3 4 important
Yes, I mean
players.
that's always scary as well because you then know that they're not going to be expansive. They're not going to go after the game because if they go behind, they've not got weapons to get themselves back into the game. So I mean, their best was obviously going to be a set piece, a breakaway, or penalties.
Totally, totally. So you were impressed with Wales from all the teams, right?
Yeah, only because again, as I said, we had to go with Wales because Austria. People who don't watch Austria all the time, and obviously I watched them in nearly every single game that they've played in the. They're not very good. They're not. They were scoring 3 and 4 goals 18 months ago, but that was basically to win 3 or 4-2 or something like that, you know. But going
Yeah.
to Wales, you had to go with the home sides. You have a look at Portugal won, Wales won, Sweden won, even though it was a draw for betting purposes. And Italy had 30 shots on goal, should have won, didn't. What can you do? That's football.
It at the end of the day, you have to think it was one of those days when the ball didn't want to enter in the net. I think that
Do you think they've done enough to score though? Clear cut,
uh,
Berardi, okay. That
uh,
there's one.
it was not enough when you don't score. Of course, when you don't score after 30 shots on goal or not on goal.
But let's talk about the corners that they were taking. They were taking corners like they were kicking field goals.
They were sure about the victory. I think that they were too sure about their victory.
Quite
I
possibly.
When I saw the Chiellini entering in the 2 minutes before the end of the game, and he was so happy, so okay, I'm entering, so relaxed and everything, with no respect to the opposition. Amazing goal, North Macedonia. If you put that guy to shoot again, he will not score in 20 years from now on. The same. Okay, I do you think that also Donnarumma had his um, small how you say
You know
mistake?
Donnarumma's one mistake at the moment is his feet. So basically he's been ultra careful. Remember, this is a Donnarumma that was with PSG and he had an absolute nightmare in Madrid. So and this is the other thing people forget about Donnarumma. He's still a baby. He is still a baby. So any big mistake in a big highlighted game is going to have gremlins. It's going to cast a shadow over the next few performances. Big performance. You go
We have
into it.
I hate to,
we have a guest
I'm about to say,
live
I
from
hate to interrupt.
Papapalooza.
Yes, you do. Two of your favorites. Let's introduce them now. It is Ski Pro.
Hey, look at them. Out for now, boys.
There we are.
Hey, they are. Hey,
There we
they
go.
Have you been
Gordon
drinking,
Watson,
gentlemen?
Flash, and Alex, my old friend. How are you guys doing?
We're
doing
doing
all
good.
right.
International break. We had a little bit of time off. It's very important to recharge the batteries because the end of the season is coming on top of us with a lot of interesting games. How are you guys?
Well,
Party
I'll
all the
pose the
time, right?
question to you because I'm definitely aware of what's going on here. Italy missing the World Cup, big deal or not so big of a
Huge,
deal? To me, this is
huge
a
deal.
huge deal.
Huge.
To
They're
me,
the
this is an
European
utter
champions.
embarrassment for Italy not to qualify for the World Cup. What do you think?
Oh, 10
Yeah,
out of 10.
huge deal.
10
Yeah.
out of 10. I mean, basically, they're European champions. So obviously, they're meant to be number one out of all of them. And you got France, Spain, England, Belgium, Germany, and they were like the best team equipped for a World Cup. But it was no easy thing. Even if they got through the other night, they'd have had to play Portugal in a one-off playoff
Yeah,
final. So
totally.
one of the big guns is definitely going to go. So, but they didn't do enough, and they choked. But they
N-
choked last time as well. 2018, they didn't
How
get
did
through.
that
Yeah.
happen? How are you Euro champions a couple of years ago and you don't even qualify for the
When
World?
you have when you have 30
Incredible.
shots,
Yeah.
when you have 30 shots on goal and you don't score, and the other team has one shot and they score in the injury time, basically, it's the dream, the dream of the underdog.
Yeah.
As a neutral fan, you love the underdog all the time. It's
Speaking of the underdog, I've got props to my home country of Canada. I have not seen my home country in a World Cup in my lifetime, and we are on the verge of getting there for the
Yeah.
very
yeah,
first
I've
time
gone
since
goosebumpy.
1986.
But
I am
I've gone
thrilled.
goosebumpy. That's so
Yeah.
true. I watched them last night against Costa Rica. I also watched Mexico and the United States. And I would say out of them four sides, Canada are the most athletic and most disciplined and most best set
It
up.
helps to
yeah,
have
but
Alfonso Davies on your team as well when he
Well,
gets back. That is, yeah.
yeah, I mean, listen, you've got quite a few decent players there, and they're going to be household names come November. The Americans still do what they do individually, not for me. The Mexicans are past it, and Costa Rica are not even going.
yeah,
The other thing, going back to Italy, though,
I think that Canada and USA need a proper manager because Canada have some incredible players who are
Jonathan David, for what he's done.
performing in Europe. Yeah, Jonathan David, Alfonso Davies, Milan Borjan, and a lot of interesting players on that Canadian side. But I think that
you
they will not
yawning,
do a
Ski?
lot.
Was you yawning then? Has
I,
it been a
I,
long day?
I'm clearing my throat. I've been drinking a lot. I was gonna
What
say,
do,
in there.
what
Bobano.
do you guys? What do you guys are drinking?
Oh, that's a good question. Lots of tequila. Oh God,
That's
What do you
never
have?
a tequila. Is that a tequila in that cup there?
tequila and something else.
It needs to be something else, otherwise you're getting 911 called. That's severe.
Bobano. I didn't know that you're a big soccer fan. Now, I didn't expect you to
Yeah,
come on.
he's
with
with
such
Canada.
passion and fire.
No,
I was shocked.
no, you know what? I bet soccer a lot. People don't know that, but I bet. And Alex's picks are a lot of the bets that I've made.
But the other thing I was going to say to you about Italy is they're blaming Jorginho. He missed two penalties in the build-up in the games that would have got them 4 points more, and they wouldn't even have had to go to the qualification playoffs.
Exactly.
So they were
What do
blaming
you have?
Jorginho.
What do you have for March Madness, guys?
Tonight.
Who wins it? Who wins March Madness now? Is it Houston or is it Nova?
I
Well,
feel Houston, like the winner of that game is going to have a
Beastly
damn good
last
chance.
night.
I like the way Houston's defending Flash
That's
right
right.
now at an elite level. Their team game's amazing, outstanding. They share the basketball. It's not an individual team. They do it as a team. They do it as a unit. They do it as a collective. They're outstanding defensively. They've got an elite coach in Kelvin Sampson. Why not Houston right now? They're
And
playing
Villanova-
Plus
amazing.
350 now.
Villanova.
Plus 350. A lot of people were like plus 5,000, weren't they, when early on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they have a good matchup. Villanova's small. They're going to have a lot of second chance points. I think, they had a pretty easy matchup for Villanova in this last game. I like Houston a lot. I know we're going to go
Ski,
to.
give us a winner, Ski, for tonight NBA
For
slate.
tonight? All right. Tonight for college basketball, I am on Miami under 133. I'm also on Miami money line and UCLA money line tonight.
And do you have anything for
131 now,
NBA?
you robbing bastard.
NBA. I hear you.
A lot
NBA.
of games are in already, but we have two more games starting a little bit later.
I think the Mavericks game hasn't started, and I'm on under 228. I think that's a pretty solid look. They just played recently, and they've adjusted the total. The bookmakers think it's going to be a lower scoring game. I'm on under 228 in that one.
What about Devin Booker?
Mav
Is he gonna
started.
make-
Mav started first quarter, 5 minutes, 12-11 for Mavs.
Is Devin Booker going to make a late MVP charge or what?
I'm not putting my money on Devin Booker.
There's just so many
Are
people.
are you in the Embiid camp?
Yeah,
Yeah, it has to be Embiid or Joker for me.
Embiid, Joker are certainly up there. You got to go with maybe one of those. He's got to overcome a lot of different other players to get there, I think, and eventually win one. That's the,
Do you think that the MVP?
And by the
should
way,
be
I gotta
person
say,
that goes all the way through.
Alex is like the over for me. Like I bet mostly overs in hockey, basketball, football, baseball, and Alex is like that in soccer. You know,
Life is too short for the unders, man. Life
right,
is too
exactly.
short for
Both
the
teams
unders.
Oh no,
score.
no! Listen,
The
you bet
Alex
the
Classic
under,
is
and
legendary.
you're sweating every time a team goes forward.
This is why the name of the show is No Clean Sheet. So
That's
Yeah.
right.
we're
Hey, you-
going with goals here.
You
Thank you
both-
very much, guys.
And Sassuolo and all those teams.
Sassuolo, yeah. When I started to bet Sassuolo, everybody after that on the internet started with Sassuolo. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great event. I think that the weekend is coming strong for you guys.
And I can't say enough what if Canada, like, I don't think it's an if. We're going to be in the World Cup. What this does for this country and me and everybody that's just on the fringe when it comes to soccer, what this
I need
does,
a Canadian T-shirt
That's right.
to support the country. If you want,
Like,
if
you're
you want to
always
send me one.
begging.
think about this.
You don't miss a chance to
Last,
beg.
Alex, I was 1 year old when we were in the World Cup,
I
1980.
know.
1 year old. So to be in this position is just amazing, and we're all enjoying it. And it's good for the sport of soccer in Canada. Soccer Canada is definitely loving what we're seeing right now. And it's gonna
Now
be
you
more
now
fun.
you can say that you're a little bit better than USA in terms of soccer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right now we are. Alex, I don't think that's an unfair statement. I think that's
No. I think
What
that
about
you're
because
above them.
the next World Cup goes to Canada. It goes
Yeah,
to
US,
Mexico,
Mexico, Canada.
America, and Canada.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
So I mean, you want to be ready. I mean, infrastructure, but the hype because you've got to fill the stadiums. Listen, it's going to be absolutely massive, and that's why I've said to everyone before: the fastest growing betting sport will be soccer over the next 4 years.
Someone on the chat, Christopher is saying Canada lost to Costa Rica.
Yeah, 1-0. I know, but it was a 0-0 game.
Yeah.
No, I think that Canada, who are already qualified, don't give a shit for these next matches.
They
you
play
know?
Jamaica at home next, I think, qualifying match. So that's
Yeah.
They're awful, by the way.
You
I got
take care
some
of-
friends
you
who used
take
to
care
play
of
for
business
Jamaica.
during the World Cup there.
Yeah, they are awful.
All right, guys.
I didn't know Ian was this passionate about soccer. You
That's
know?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And listen, he's
I've
just a
watched
greedy man. Anything he can win at, he's just thinking, I'll get an edge.
I remember him betting on the Belarus teams when we were in the pandemic.
No, the
at
thing
the
I've
first.
the bone of contention for me with soccer in my lifetime has been the flopping and the penalty kicks to decide a game. I don't like that.
Flopping.
Keep playing.
That diving.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, no,
which is the same thing with the commercials during the NFL games.
That's right.
The game goes for 5 hours.
I
When it
just
should go
wish
for one
instead
and a
of
half.
penalty shootouts, we do take one player off from each side and go 10 on 10, 9 on 9, 8 on 8.
New rules.
Before they go, Alex, because it's always good to pick their brains. Okay, who wins NHL championship? Who wins Stanley Cup, please, Babano?
Oh, Stanley Cup. Oh, wow. Let me see off the top of my head right now. Oh,
Just
man.
one.
team.
Suffers.
Carolina Hurricanes. I'm going to stick by them.
Okay,
Carolina.
the Hurricanes. Ski, who wins NBA?
the finals, huh? Who wins the finals?
Just to win.
Just say the Celtics, Ski. You know you want to say it.
They're playing well, and I have a big bet on them for their win.
Don't
So
bet with your heart, Ski.
I'm not going to take the Celtics. You know, I just think the Suns have looked pretty good. No matter who's in the lineup, you know, they're a well-oiled machine. They continue to win. So I think they have a pretty good shot this year. I would take the
Okay.
Suns if I'm picking anybody.
Okay,
I agree
Suns,
with that.
Hurricanes.
Not, but
Houston.
Flash loves his futures, you know, and now that you guys
I just,
give him
you
some
say I love
futures,
my future.
he's going
I've got a
directly to
broken
bet
heart this
them.
morning because I took Gonzaga before it all started and said, listen, I'm not getting involved day in, day out. I'm going to have my one bet at the start of this. If they win
All right.
it, I pick up.
I will honestly bet this. Flash, one Saturday, you know, whether it's Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, one bet that I should make that I can't pass up. What would it be?
Ooh.
This
Futures?
weekend.
You mean
Well, I've got a
futures
plus
or
500 parlay. that I'm going to give out a little bit
Oh, we're on
later.
break. That's right. We're on break. Right.
Yeah, but I found I've been digging. I've got
Yeah.
the shovel out and the fork, and I've come up with a 500 parlay, 3 teams, and one of them's drawn no bet as well, so it could be a 2-team parlay.
I can give you one for next weekend because it's a
All
free
right.
weekend. I'm going RB Leipzig to beat Dortmund at plus 180.
Oh, very good.
Fade Dortmund. Okay.
Hey, Dortmund.
All right.
You know what I know about Dortmund is they're electrifying, and Holland. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
He's injured.
Yeah.
You're
He's
fitter than him at the minute.
No wonder you're fading them, right? Because he's been so incredible for Borussia Dortmund.
No, they have a depleted squad. I
Yeah,
don't know. Something
Yeah.
is happening with that Dortmund side.
Alex is
They
a
always have-
Dortmund man.
Who here the Dortmund t-shirt. I'm all over Dortmund, But when I have to fade them at plus 180, I will fade them. No question about
So,
it.
you don't bet teams, Alex. You bet prices. That's right. 100%.
Like all of us.
Yep.
I know very little about soccer. I respect both of you guys' opinions, and I will be fading Dortmund next weekend with you guys.
All right.
Awesome.
Hey,
Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the
Babano,
run.
I'm going to get you on when we go to the World Cup.
Sounds good. I will. I will join you.
Thanks,
That's
guys.
That's a promise. See you
Thank
guys.
you very much. See you.
Ciao.
All right.
Nice to have the guys with us.
Your next-
Hopefully,
By the way, your
hopefully-
next guest is coming soon.
okay. Write us on the private chat,
Got you. No problem.
Jose. Okay, we have a lot of chat going on here. Steve Gregory, whenever Americans ask if I'm Australian, I ask back if they are Canadians. MDR Canada seems to be taking it more seriously, if you know what I mean, what it means. Sam, we wanted to clinch on home soil. Christopher, Jamaica, good lord. North American teams will get smoked in the World Cup. MDR 24 is going with Lakers to go till the
The
end.
Lakers won't even qualify.
Sam is going Suns, no doubt. Ivory Coast better than Canada from Christopher. Holland played today.
I'd go with that.
Holland played today behind closed doors, probably. What in Norway? Norway had
The friendly.
a friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I was taking the piss because he's been injured for the last 4 years. Do you know what I mean? He's just
Yeah,
continually gets injured.
it's not about that. I think that RB Leipzig are a lot better than Dortmund at the
Got
moment.
graphics. I didn't think we was having graphics because Jose was being Uber driver all day.
Jose is taking care of the guests there, and he's doing a great thing.
So is
now.
he like waitress as well?
That is true. Both of these things, waitress, Uber driver, and I got tipped out today. Thanks, shout out to Dutch, who started tipping me, and then it started becoming a trend. So some
And
money.
he left. Did you owe him a steak?
I do, but we're not going to talk about that.
But he's not there, is he? He's
Yeah,
gone.
exactly. Well,
So
hey,
you've
we're
got,
not.
you've got away with one steak.
I've got away with one day. I've got to survive 2 more days. So.
If you don't bring us Jimmy the Bag live with us here, I will
He's coming,
beat
he's
you
coming.
alive.
He's-
Okay.
So's
the
Christmas.
He's getting ice right now, is what he told me.
He's
Nice.
taking a piss.
So, but by the way, you guys, I spat out my drink this morning when I saw the games that Flash sent in. I spat out my drink. Unbelievable, this man.
Yeah.
Got to do. Can you imagine me coming on Alex's
some of
show?
us were going with Australia, A-League. Some of us were going with lower leagues in England. S is asking Salah or
what is
Mane
that?
in the World Cup. Salah beat Mane today in the first leg, 1-0 at home in Egypt. Now they are going to play in Senegal for the second one. It's a tough call. I think that Senegal goes through. Again, Mane will beat Salah because Senegal are the better team, and on home
So
soil, I think
strong.
very strong,
Beastly.
very athletic, very strong. I don't understand how they didn't even score today. They had some great opportunities, but it is what it is. Steve Gregory says, had to laugh at the English politician who said Wales and Scotland should give up their World Cup places to the Ukraine, more front than Brighton Beach. Yeah, I don't want to comment politics. Not my thing. No, really, it's a lot of shit going on next to me here. Hopefully, and I'm saying it every week, but is going on for a month plus. The war in Ukraine, and it looks like it doesn't want to stop. Hopefully it will stop till next week for the next no clean sheet show, and we'll have a big party about it. Sorry. Yeah, Flash with a dig deep there in the lower leagues
Yeah, I
in
went to League
England.
Two. I went to
He
League
went
Two.
to
And
he
this
went
is
to
what I was
League
going to
Two.
say to you earlier, that this is the time now. It's about to turn into April. It's all about relegation and promotion and getting into them playoffs. So you've got teams that have got momentum. You've got teams that have got big squads. And you've got teams that score goals. You go with them.
How good does Brazil look, Fresh?
I went on record and said last year that I think they win the World Cup. Things have got to go their way, but you also know that if France and Brazil meet, we've got two contrasting styles, and it's one of those. Are they the French too strong? They like smash out like Neymar, but they've got so many good players coming
So
through
much
now.
quality on the pitch, yes,
So
much
much,
quality.
so much pace, and I've watched them obviously from
Even
being
without
here.
Neymar, I think that they can go all the way. Even without Neymar,
Oh no! Listen. I'm going to
I
say
would
something
prefer not
controversial.
to. I would prefer Neymar not to play.
There you
For them
go.
in the World
I
Cup.
think that Brazil could well be a stronger unit in the World Cup if they didn't play Neymar and brought him on as an impact.
Yeah. MDR, I'm in Romania, 50 kilometers away from the border with Ukraine, but also 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers away from the border with Hungary. So I'm in the middle there. I just booked my first vacation after 3 years, Flash. I'm going to Greece, middle of June,
Nice.
Crete Island. Haha!
What one? What one are you going to?
Crete Island.
Crete.
Mm.
Crete.
Yes, Crete.
Nice. I've been there.
Crete.
Yeah, it's a shithole.
No, I love all the islands. I love all, I don't know when you went in the 50s. I don't know when the fuck you went.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know that I love Greece. I'm speaking Greek, and
Nice.
we're going with the 16 people. We're going in vacation to a 5-star
How many?
all-inclusive. 16.
I don't even like 16 people.
Thank you, MDR. I appreciate that. Okay, Jimmy the Bag getting ready for us.
Okay, let him take
Jimmy
over,
the
huh?
Bag. We're ready when you are, Jose. So when he's ready, go for it. But talking
Is he on
about
the Jamesons?
Jimmy
Oh,
the
James.
Bag.
What's up, fellas?
Hold on a minute. I was going to say, why is that promo blocking me out? James, how are you?
I'm okay. I wasn't blocking you out. I was blocking Alex out, man.
I'll put it back up then.
It was improving the show for a second. Alex, I've told everybody about how you beat me $100 a game in ping pong, and I'm still pissed off about it because we were playing a little ping pong night. I don't think you're that good, and I should have tired you out more. I don't
Right. Okay. Well, after you lose, of course, you will say, "I don't think you're that good." You know,
No,
we
you're
played
not that
for
good.
3 hours.
I didn't see. Flash is an athlete. How do I lose to you?
Yeah, but we're playing
I'm
ping
no good
pong,
at
not
ping pong.
NFL, man.
Let me tell you guys what I
Be
learned
it ping
about
pong.
Jimmy the Bag recently is that he is a cleat chaser. If you are an athlete in any part of the way, Jimmy the Bag loves you. He'll be right on your pocket the whole time. So
I had a
He's just
very
trying to
nice
bring
time
you down
with,
to his level, but you're not putting yourself in that athlete category, are you, Jose?
No, I'm an
No,
athlete.
that's why I have nothing to do with Jose. I couldn't give shit by any means by saying.
He's now the Uber driver, by the way. We've got no graphics on this show today because he's been Ubering around.
Yeah, he has been. I do want to give a shout out to your fan base here, man. Respect to your show, No Clean Sheets. Thank you guys for having me on. I miss you both very much, and I know
I
you
miss
guys.
it too, man. I remember when I had my birthday in Costa Rica, and you were there with me partying all night long, getting drunk and wasted with
Jameson.
me. Hey, he brought me a bottle of what was the name of that drink? I don't remember.
Jameson's?
That rum. No, rum. It
Oh,
was.
the rum.
I don't know if that wasn't my Kraken days have started in the pandemic. In the horrible pandemic. I don't know what I remember. It was the Costa Rican rum. I can't.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Flora de Cañas.
Yeah, Flora.
Yes, that's it. It is Flora.
Yeah, 7 years, 10 years.
Hey, you know
12
that's about
years,
7,000 colonies a bottle, that.
Well,
Yeah, but he had a big salary that time.
No, it's about $9.
No, it's not true.
I still bought the 7 year. I still bought the cheap Florida cognac because who cares?
Of course,
Gets you
of
drunk.
course.
How you guys make it? Can you give me a bet where I can make some money this weekend around all these cats?
I've got a 500 plus 500 parlay for tomorrow if it's any good to you.
How many teams?
Free, but one of them's a draw no bet, so it's going to probably pay
PK, draw no bet.
285, 295 if only two of them win.
That sounds a little too exotic for me.
But remember, we're on a break.
Alex, do you have anything for me, man? Like one bet I can make and brag about it to everybody here?
Yeah, man. We are going all the way to Australian A League because there is an international break going on in Europe right now, and really,
He saw you pull out his phone right there. Now he's serious.
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
Flash's exotic 3-team parlay where one's a draw no bet.
No, I've got others. I've got over 2.5 goals at plus 110.
I'm very thrilled about this one. Central Coast Mariners versus Adelaide United. It's starting in 8 hours, man. It's starting in 8 hours for now, so we will be dead drunk when those guys will be playing. Central Coast Mariners versus Adelaide United. And it's both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at minus 105.
You're digging with the devil, Alex. You've gone so deep there.
Really? I have to. If I have to, I have to.
I'm going to climb out of a ditch to make that bet, Alex. That's perfect timing for me because it's 7:33 here in San Antonio. In 8 hours, it'll be 3:33 in the morning.
Exactly.
And is that what time it kicks off? Does it kick off
yeah.
at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, 3:33 San Antonio time. Flash.
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Perfect.
How is life, Jimmy?
It's a battle. It's a fucking battle. Man.
He's very polluted right now.
I see.
What is it? So it is Jameson's. If I say
day
Jameson's
that
again, I'm going to
show.
get a sponsorship deal.
It's the Kraken,
What?
unfortunately.
Kraken.
Yes. Kraken the rum.
It's a very mysterious beverage, fellas, and But what do you want me to tell you? I'm just winning every fucking bet. Look, I'm sweating everything out here, man. I'm not gonna sit here and play pretend. I cashed Kansas.
Is there much side action going on there with the degenerates?
I won $100 on Mr. Gogster out driving Boston Nick. Drive.
Whoa, Boston Nick didn't get his arm out. What did he take? What was his driving range?
Yeah, it was no. It was a full. They picked the hole in the course. They played a full 18, and then I had $100 against Slaughter, and I had Mr. Gogster, who was 60 pounds lighter than Boston Nick. And but I knew that Boston Nick would possibly buffoon himself into an L.
Yes.
I figured that was in the cards. That maybe some buffoonery.
You can actually see Boston Nick right there in the bottom corner.
Was Boston Nick? It was probably the only bad drive. But as soon as the money went down,
No, it wasn't that. It was that just Boston Nick doesn't think it out. Mr. Gogster through the whole entire course is thinking, how do I drive this guy? How do I drive this guy? The wind's twirling around. Boston Nick's drank 20 beers. He doesn't give a fuck. He just shows up and then hammers away. And it goes, this is a nice drive, but it goes way up. And then the wind just knocks it down.
Wow.
Mr.
So he
Gogster
put it in the back of his stance and just hit a stinger, right?
It's a low drive. It went another 90 yards on the fairway, and he beat him by 22 yards. And
I love the fact that you brought back Mr. Peter Loshak. Made my day that day when I saw him for the first time from a basement filming or wherever the fuck he was.
yeah,
What a character.
He's the only person that we don't ask to have like a proper equipment or like a proper setup. He's so magical that we just, wherever he is able to shoot from, we'll take it.
What a character.
Who wins
I
the
remember
NHL
the
anyway?
days.
Let's cut the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We've got the Hurricanes from Babano. Are you going with them, or are you going to give me another one?
I'm going to give you another one. I found tonight's NHL card to be similar to
No. I want. You know what I'm like? I want 6 months of value. So I want the winner of the Stanley Cup.
Well, I'll give you a winner right now that's popping off in 24 minutes.
And you'll like it, Flash. God damn it. That's what Jimmy's saying.
I don't like winners.
Okay, well.
Well, no, he's just trying to mess with us, Jose. We know he wants that papier if you're in France. We want. I got one bet. It pops off. Well, and truly, I capped this card hard, and I only have one bet on this 5-game card. One
Well,
bet.
are you going to give it to us or not? I'm growing a beard.
I'm talking to Alex. Alex, I'm on the Avalanche first period minus a half at minus 110. You take a minus 400 favorite and you turn it into a pick 'em for having them.
Do they start? Do they normally start well though? Do they normally start fast? And are they at home?
The Avalanche are coming off of a surprising 3-1 loss in Vancouver Flash, and they're
Nice. That's what we like. Nice team that's in form.
they're an angry group. Now, obviously, their captain just had knee surgery like 10 days ago, and he'll be back. But this is a deep team, and Sakic on the trade deadline added to the third and fourth line. And look, I don't want to sit here with minus 400 favorites, but if you're saying you lead after the first period after a very disappointing 3-1 loss, I think that they're going to do that. Now, the team that they're playing had lost 13 road games in a row before they won last night on the road. They stopped a
Nice.
15-game road losing streak. What, they're going to do it again?
They will return to losing ways.
I believe so.
Love that T-shirt, Jimmy.
Thank you. I keep switching T-shirts because I don't go back to my hotel and I sit here and drink for 24 hours at a time.
You sleep there at the bar?
No, I do have a hotel room, but yes, sometimes I sleep at the bar.
That is accurate. He had slept at the bar today.
Yeah,
Well, not
and,
yesterday, actually.
Yeah, well,
What was the first? Because Jose last week was saying, "What the fuck? How if when I see Jimmy for the first time, how should I react? To give him a hug?" I said, "Yeah, go directly. He's that
Did
kind
he
of
give you a
person."
hug, or did he?
Did he
bottle
give
it?
you a hug?
How
What
about
happened?
I show you guys? I'll show you guys. I'm going to let Jim the Bag go here in a second because
Well, I took the 110.
Well, yeah, good. I'm glad you did. But
no, I could sit here forever with these two cats, man. I miss them forever, but I know that
Yeah, but listen, we can't.
you do have a soccer show. You need to produce winners. and
We're
deliver.
going to have a dinner tonight.
yeah, Flash is a very timely man. When 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
No, James knows.
Yeah.
You get paid by the fucking. You turn the salts. I mean, I'm off.
Okay, all right, but are you going to get tits in your face tonight?
I'm taking Lena with me.
Okay, that's all you had to say.
So basically, I'm on my. It's a retaining ride, isn't it?
The only tits I'm going to have in my face are Jose's milky, soft tits, which were smaller
Is
than I
DJ
expected.
Big Boss not there then?
Oh!
I just flashed Jimmy, and DJ is here. I'm going to go find him for you guys next.
You just do your job and get your graphics up.
Hey, don't you worry. Let's watch this video of me just saying hello to Jimmy, and let's say bye to
Okay.
Jimmy at the same time.
Well,
Okay, that's lovely.
well,
Lovely.
if I'm going to say goodbye, I need to make it heartfelt because
Oh, well, nice.
no, I truly, I love these two. I love you both, Alex, Flash. I have such a rich history with you guys, and it sucks that we're so far apart. And I cherish. I cherish.
Cherish.
Thank you. I cherish the memories I have with both you guys. I love you guys, man.
Love you, man.
Get that cash, Flash. I tell you how many of your 3-team parlays that I'm going to put in tonight. 0,
Right.
about nil of them.
Well, I've actually gone with your Avalanche.
First period
Minus-
minus a half.
Minus
too,
a
me
half in
too.
the first period.
First period minus a half.
Okay, well, no pressure.
Let's hope there's
Love
no
you,
blood.
Jimmy. Take care, man.
I love you guys.
Thank
Love
you,
you, bye.
Jimmy.
Get that fucking cash, man.
And here's
Okay,
Jimmy and
Jose.
Jimmy
Get
saying-
cash.
Get us that video.
What's up, bro?
Barely, what's going on?
Good to
Vic?
see
How
you, bro.
What's going on?
Good.
Don't say that name. Don't say that.
We'll go Ghoster.
Dad?
There.
Father? That's my dad. Dad? Dad? That's my dad.
I'm pleased he went for it. I'm pleased he went for it.
Of course, I went for the
Oh
whole
my
thing.
god.
And you lift him up.
Yeah, he's lighter than you would expect. Little man.
Not-
Don't
Little
tell us
man.
that. Don't
He's
tell us
skinny,
that.
man.
He
I
lost
said
weight.
skinny. Yeah, he's lost weight. That's what happens when you're around me, I guess.
When you're nervous, that's what happens when you're nervous.
Okay, till the next guest, I want to talk about my picks before
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking
come on,
about your
please do.
picks.
'Cause you've
So
got
I'm
19
going.
minutes.
I'm going in Australia, down in A League, down in Australia. I mean, it's an MLS kind of league. Let's put it this way. Maybe even worse than MLS. So I got Central Coast Mariners versus Adelaide United at Alex Classic minus
Do you
105.
want me to? So that's Central Coast
Mariners, yeah.
Mariners
Yeah, Adelaide United.
versus Adelaide United. It's
Yeah.
only your accent,
Yeah, who gives a shit?
because remember, no one's ever heard of these teams other than proper Badgers.
Okay, degenerates. I have the second one again from Australia. Melbourne Victory versus Western Sydney Wanderers. Alex Classic at plus 110. This is a
Melbourne.
Sunday game in the morning. Again, this is a league for the Alex Classic is written all over this league, and I've chose only 2 games from the entire card. And again, the third one, I think that it will be a pretty exciting match. Poland versus Sweden, both teams to score plus 110 in the final of the playoffs in Europe. Sounds like a scuba club.
As long as they win, or as long as there's goals. Are they all Alex Classics? Are they?
No, the last one, Poland versus Sweden, is only both teams to score at plus 110.
Yeah, and it's plus 110.
Yes,
Jesus.
you know.
Does that mean that
international-
both teams to score no is like at minus 125 or
something like
something
that? Yeah, minus 120,
Wow.
125. Yes.
Okay.
You know what is the international break is all about value on the overs or
Without a
on
doubt.
the both team to score. I think that the Alex Classic has plus 200, something like that. Okay, going to to your picks now.
Okay, well, I've gone to League Two, and basically what I've done is I've picked those sides that 1 score goals and 2 are looking for promotion. So my first game is Exeter versus Stevenage. Exeter are in second. They've scored 54 goals. Also got one of the top assists players with the most assists in the country. They are at home. They are actually minus 135 just to win the game, and they will be first leg of the 3-team parlay that comes out at just over plus 500. But I've gone with the over 2.5 goals. Now, I know it's a bit of a spin, but I think that Exeter could score 3 goals on their own in this game. So if they win 3-0, I know normally I'd get a yellow card, but because I have to like bend but not break, I feel as if I'm going to see the over 2.5 goals in this game. And the over 2.5 is at plus 110. Plus 110 for it. And I thought that Exeter would win this game 3-1.
Nice.
So for me, just to get over 2.5 and get plus 110, been more than happy if it was minus 115 as it was plus 110. So again, I mean, I wouldn't put anyone off of Exeter to win an over 1.5 as well, because Exeter are like, that's going to be like plus 125, plus 130. So that's my first one. My second game is going back to my old club, Bradford hosting Newport. Now catch this one. Newport are 6th. And as you know, the 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, they go into the playoffs, even 8. But Newport have scored 63 goals away from home. They are minus 130 also with draw no bet. I see over 2.5 goals in this game, and I think the over 2.5. What was it? Over 2.5 here again was plus 110.
It's plus 110, yeah.
But I could see a 2-2, but I definitely see Newport scoring twice. So I was going to go with Newport to win, but they were like plus 160, and I thought I'm pushing it a bit. So I've gone with Newport, draw no bet at minus 130. And that's the second leg of my parlay. And my third leg is Oldham versus Mansfield. Oldham are right at the bottom, the second from bottom, and they are going into relegation. And a relegation from this division is oblivion, never to be seen again. Some of these teams, they don't bounce back, and if they do, it's 3 or 4 years later at some bounce. But Mansfield are just outside the playoffs. They've scored 48 goals. But this tells you everything. Over 2.5 goals in this game when both teams need the points. Mansfield are only 3 points outside the playoffs, so a win catapults them in. Oldham are breathing through a straw. Over 2.5 goals in this game is minus 105. Again,
can we make the Alex Classic in all of them?
No, because you don't need to, because some of these teams might win 3-0. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't want that. This is a no clean shit show.
But you do want that if you're on the over 2.5 goals. So what I'm saying is you can go on, both teams to score an over, but then if you get just over 2.5 goals and one of the team wins 3-0, I know that I'll get a yellow card for it, but it's almost like I'll foul the defender and I've got away with one because I've still backed a winner. Do you know what I mean?
By the way,
only for this week.
Did you ever play Field Mill,
Yeah,
Mansfield Town?
of course. Probably a pre-season friendly because we used to go there so get the crowds up, you know. I might have played there as well in maybe one of the early rounds of the cups.
The cups, yeah, the FA, the EFL.
Maybe probably the. I think we definitely went there with Sheffield Wednesday in the lower in. I think it was like Coca-Cola Cup or the Rumbelows or League Cup, one of them two.
Fucking cups. We have another guest here, Mr. Gokster.
Yes, well, watch this, guys. You're looking at a live stream of everyone at the
Here we
bar.
go. Here we go. Is there a jukebox?
Yeah, there's
look at
and
Bobano's
look who it is.
Hey, Alex. What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Hey, bro. What's up?
Good.
How you are?
Oh, living it up here, man. Southtown 101's next level. Shit's crazy. Everyone's here. I wish you guys were here too.
And are you 100? Did Jimmy give you 50 of the 100 he won on the course?
You know what's funny, Flash? I didn't see nothing of anything. I saw nothing of anything.
Fucking
about
shit,
that.
you win.
Yeah, but
you
will.
win
You know when he
something?
gets drunk, he gets really generous. So stick close. Stick close.
Noted. Duly noted. Yeah, it's like getting a hole in one, I guess. You got to buy everyone the drinks. But no, it was good. It was right into the wind too. It was heavy wind there, Flash. Buddy there, Nick hit a high shot. Wind knocked it right down. So I call these the old piss missile special.
Did you go second?
We flipped to tee. He had to go first. Pressure was on his ass. He had a nice shot. The guy's going nuts. And I hit what I call a piss missile into the wind. So I hit it low with a little draw into the fairway. Ran about 100 yards.
Did you tee it down? You both go with driver?
Yeah, we both went driver. I teed it down. It was at the back of the stance a little bit.
And by the way, guys, we have another guest for you guys too.
You guys might know this.
A large individual, someone that you would think is smaller than he is. Wham! Can you actually go to the other mic?
You have to slide across. Slide across, boys.
Slide across there, Wham.
Thank you.
So get on over here, my guy.
Thank you, Wham. Hey, look at this. It's our buddy Trot Wham.
Alex, Flash.
What's
up, fellas?
Lads,
yeah,
What's
we're
up,
good.
We're getting after it here, man. We're getting
I'll
after
tell
it.
you what, I'm getting a little bit like nostalgic, but I'm also getting a little bit jealous because I'm thinking what could have been. Now, once I get them double vaccinations, I'm in the next whatever you call it. What are you calling this anyway?
You are old, man. Of course, you will be vaccinated twice. You're old.
If I live through the vaccination, of course, Alex.
You will. Don't worry. I had free. I had also the booster. Don't worry about it.
I'm with
and
you.
I still did it.
I've only grown one extra finger. We're fine.
Yeah.
Gokster, you stay off them weights, son.
Yeah, I can keep a quarter. I can keep a quarter on my.
I got that look of a golfer. Right? I look like Zalatoris. So
hey, Willie Z. I've just bet him today for the Masters at 40s.
Thank you. You know what? That's one of the guys I do like. He was very well.
He's got a heavier putter. You know, obviously you can't go near him because of his putting, right?
He can't play.
He
putts
putted
like
his boots out today. I bet him in this tournament as well today. I knew he'd come back and have Hovland in the playoff. I got him at 30s.
I like that. I bet on Abraham Answer today over Webb Simpson. That was quite easy. I'm going to start taking guys that are used to the wind, guys. The wind's a little heavy right now in Texas, so that's one thing you want to know. Ball's rolling.
Well, I'm all over Rahm, but he's because I just think that again in the wind. But today he was dog shit. But he didn't need to win.
We don't give a shit about your picks. The guys are.
hey, we're talking. No, because what it is this is our conversation. Alex works.
Yeah, but
I say something, they say something, and then like.
You're talking more than the guest. I mean, what the fuck? I know that you're old.
I'm talking about golf, you know.
I'm very enthused.
I wanted to ask Wham what he has for us on the NBA slate today.
Wait, what do you got, Wham?
I already lost. I had Jeremy Grant, and he got out in the second quarter.
Yeah, give us Rockets, Blazers, or 76ers, Clippers coming in 2 hours.
Yeah, you know what? On the you know what? I do like Jalen Green props today. I do like Jalen Green props.
Okay.
I didn't lock that in though, so I can't really give it out or anything. But that is my lean that for the next game. But
if it makes you feel better, that our
total points or rebounds, points
over. Points over. He's been pretty consistent over the last few weeks. He's been averaging about 20 points. You think his points should be about set at 18.5. I think he gets to the 20 points today. But again, I haven't bet this. This is not something I bet. We're drinking. We're having fun. We're enjoying the family festival.
Exactly.
Yeah, so no stress, no stress. You know?
I love the fact that Mr. Gokster has the light beers. What the fuck
We
is
got
this?
the Miller Lite here, Alex.
You got the
Right,
light
my
beer,
friend.
huh?
They got the Miller. You know what? They got IPAs. They got free IPAs going on. 2 samples. I'm trying them all
Yes,
out. I'm going to
sir.
start going
Is there
out.
any water?
It's free. It's
Pardon?
free. It's
Water,
good. It's
yeah,
free.
Free. The Agwa's free.
There's some in the
free.
toilet. Yeah, I go in the toilet and I scoop some.
Well, Wham and Gokster, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
Thank
kicking you
you.
guys out.
Thank you, guys.
Take it easy, boys. Love your work. Love
See
your
you
work.
Thank you,
guys.
guys. Keep killing,
Have a
brother.
great party.
Soccer show. Love you guys.
Yes, sir.
Cheers, bye.
How lovely! How lovely! Let's look at everyone in the.
Do you want me to go over my
Nice.
parlay for you, Alex?
Yes, yes, please, Flash.
So it was
Who's that
Exeter to
lady?
win.
Who's that lady there, Jose?
Oh well, I think that's Trot Wham's wife. There's a lot of ladies here. You say this is
Ah,
all
really?
guys? Come on, we got some ladies here.
There's a bloke there that's got his head on upside down.
It's not Gaylord fucker there?
I don't know. Why don't you guys
Gaylord
worry about
party?
these? Why don't worry about this parlay here? I want to. I've been hearing about this parlay for the last hour.
Yeah, go on, Flash.
Okay, so we've got Exeter at home at -135, Mansfield away at -105, and Newport draw no bet at -130. I suppose there's 3 singles for the degenerates there, but if you put the 3 together, then you're going to get about
Exeter.
+502.
So Exeter, we have Mansfield, right?
Yeah, Mansfield are away at Oldham. Remember, Oldham are bottom.
Yes.
Exeter are second in the league, and they're -135 hosting Stevenage.
Okay.
And Newport draw no bet at -130, and they're going away to Bradford. And remember, Newport have scored 62 goals so far this season, and they're in 6th. So they've got to cement, or if they can climb, then all the best.
Okay, how happy are you that the leagues are back next week?
Yeah, really happy. I'm really happy because, and the week after, we're straight into Champions League on the Monday,
Directly.
Europa League on the Tuesday. I'm doing the Masters on the Tuesday. So for me, the next 2 weeks are absolute
So
gold.
tell us what's new on BetUS starting next season.
Next season,
Yeah.
well, we're going to be.
Do you have anything special already prepared,
what,
or you are
World
planning?
Cup?
No,
For the
no,
World Cup?
like in general, you prepared anything?
No, I've got to.
special
No,
or-
basically, I'm not taking things for granted that they're still going to want me next year. We have a discussion at the end of the season, and we'll see. I only had that 1 year. My boss might get the ump with me and just say no more.
I would say Flash is more if they have enough money to pay you, a man of your talents. I know you're a lucrative man.
That's the spirit, Jose. That's the spirit, man.
I know. I think it's one of those that we're going to carefully acknowledge what we got right and wrong this year, and make sure that.
Yeah, I mean,
if
if you look at the big picture,
yeah,
not everything 100% wow. It's the first
no,
season.
but again,
You know what you did wrong. I mean, you are
Exactly.
a professional. You are a
Yeah.
professional player.
Yeah.
You know exactly what you did wrong and
Yeah.
how you will improve it, because
Yeah.
it's very important. Talking about
I'd like to bring
BetUS,
in some of the props markets because I think there's some of them becoming very, very popular. So I'd like to maybe bring them into graphics and bring them as part of the main show, like your corners, like your halftime draws. Because halftime draw were very, very popular in the major tournaments. You know that because teams cannot afford to get beat. So
yeah, and
draw
in
halftime
US
minus
they love
110.
props. They love their props in
Exactly.
America.
Exactly. And remember, I want to build that American audience so that I become the home of the American better.
And one more thing, Flash. Mr. MDR wants to know.
League 2. This is what I wanted to answer. League 2. England League 2. All those props
League
from
2.
all those
League 2.
all
And
those
they're all
bets from-
available on BetUS.
They're all available on BetUS. If you want to go on BetUS, you have the link in the description below the video. You can have $2,500 in promotion, in bonus, if you put in the promo code PubSports. And my bets, I will repeat them. I will repeat them once again. Central Coast Mariners versus Adelaide United. Alex Classic -105. Alex Classic means both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Melbourne Victory Western Sydney Wanderers. Again, both teams to score and over 2.5 +110. And the World Cup qualifiers final stage, European finals for
What's
the last
happening with
spots
Ukraine and Scotland, Alex?
is postponed for now.
For now, okay.
For now, probably for good. I don't know. I'm not sure about it.
Okay.
Because they are Wales are already waiting for one of
Oh
them
no,
to
that's
play
what I
against.
mean.
And we have Poland versus Sweden, both need to score at plus 110. And that's about it from us today.
What about Portugal win to nil? What price is that?
Portugal win to nil?
You know what, you guys got me fucked up right now. You guys said the league's off. We're in a break. No, we're not.
No, we find. Yeah, we have to duck and dive.
Don't tell me that. Then don't tell me that you also have a bet for us, Jose.
I might. I'm looking at the prop market right now, and I'm trying to look at it, and I can't have the props are not ready for tomorrow.
Your team is losing 1-0 to Argentina right now.
Well, I was hoping for both teams to score in that one, just so that I could say Venezuela got on the board. You know, by the way, I looked at the table, and I was sick when I saw Venezuela just dead. Yeah, we couldn't even fucking beat Peru. They need me on the squad, Flash. I could be a great coach for Venezuela. I just copy everything that Jurgen does. Just worse.
Steve Gregory is saying Flash has a great radar for each team's midfield movements. Think he could profit big time from studying up on the overshots advanced prop markets.
Okay, I will duly noted, and I'll mention it to the powers that be.
All right. Anything, Jose, you want to add before?
Well, I would say that I wish that you guys were here, of course.
Yeah.
Well, when is the
us
next
too.
one? Is that like a board meeting to see?
Well, let's
like-
get to the first one, Alex. Sorry, Flash. I'm not calling you the right name anymore. I'm fucking tired.
There you
By
go.
the way, I haven't even had a drink of alcohol this whole weekend yet. Not even a sip on
You
my
should
lips.
be
That's good,
ashamed
that's
of
good. I
yourself.
like
You
that, I
should be
like that.
ashamed
That's
of it.
discipline.
I don't like that.
Well,
I do.
unfortunately, the Uber service has closed too. I picked up my last individual. Wait, we got you. Hold on, I got you.
1 minute, Flash.
We're in stoppage time. This is Fergie
Uber.
time right here.
Uber.
We got stoppage time here. But no, I just wanted to say I wish you guys were here, of course. Flash, I hope to one day intimidate you in person.
No
And,
problem at all. Yeah, of course. I'd love that, and I will give you a bear hug. No problem.
Good. I'll give you one right back.
No. I mean, I'll embrace your bear hug.
Okay, good.
I'll make you feel at
Who's
home
picking
early
up
on.
who though? Who's picking up who?
Oh no, you can pick me up. No problem.
Good, beautiful. Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. Okay, with the hug and the stuff, I have to go to sleep. Take care. Have a good one. Tomorrow I'm going in another city to visit my father 600 kilometers away.
Have a great time, gents.
Have a great weekend, guys. See you next week when the proper football returns.
Ciao.
Take care. Thank you, guys, for joining us on the live chat. Take care.
Thanks,
Enjoy.
Jose.
No problem. See you guys.